Hey YouTube, DJ Project here. Just wanted to do a quick little video. Got a couple of my guns sitting out here. All the guns have been checked. All of the guns are safe. All the actions are open. So the safety sallies don't have to worry about it. Everything is safe here, and I'm not going to be touching or playing with the guns. They're just kind of there just to do what they do, look pretty. So we'll just move this one a little bit there. There we go. Couple things I wanted to share with you. A little bit of semi-personal information. I have been absent from the shooting sports community for close to probably almost 20 years. I just started watching YouTube videos of all you guys shooting your guns, and it kind of spurred a little bit of something in me that made me say, hey, maybe I should get out to the range and do a little shooting. I haven't shot in so long. I mean, you get busy with life. Your hobbies kind of get pushed on the side sometimes. We have 4 kids who are all pretty much grown now, and that gives me a little bit more time and stuff like that to be able to actually do something with myself for a hobby. And actually, in the last 10 years, I've actually got a new hobby. I fly radio-controlled airplanes, helicopters, ducted fan jets, things like that. And there's a number of just rudimentary videos of me flying on my page, as you can see. And I've had a YouTube page for a long time, just never really did anything with it, never thought of it as actual social media. But it's pretty cool. I had been involved in different forum groups and things like that in relation to the RC community, but never thought of YouTube really as any place more than just a place to dump some videos of some airplane flying and helicopter flying to share with some of the people on the other forums. So, but in any event, I'm back. I'm glad to be back. I appreciate all the great videos that you guys do, and I mean, there's just so many different cool reviews and weapons and different demonstrations and safety information. I mean, it's a plethora of information. It's just amazing to me how much is actually out there and great content. I hope in the future to be able to add to some of that great content. For now, I'm just kind of a beginner. Cameras and lighting are going to be a major issue for me in the beginning, but we'll try to work around that and provide some content that's worth watching. Even though the lighting may not be perfect or the sound might not be perfect. So, a couple things. I had some concerns, and I do need help from you out there in YouTube land. My challenge is this. Well, 18, 20 years ago, I didn't wear glasses. And the guns got put away, and I went to the range the other day, and I was having a real challenge. It's a little bit perplexing. I tried focusing on the target and blurring the sights. I finally decided that focusing on the sights with my bifocals was the way to go, and blurring the target, because you got to see where those sights are. I mean, you got to see your front sight and see the position, especially in relation to the back sight and where you're pointing. So that's what I resolved to do. But I have a problem because my bifocals make me crane my head back, and it's an uncomfortable position. I don't know if I'm going to get like a pair. I think I may try to get a pair of readers to use at the range, because I think I shoot well enough not to worry about it in an emergency situation. I can point shoot out to a decent distance. But for shooting at the range, I definitely got to find a solution, because I can't hold my neck back like that while I'm holding the gun up high. It's just uncomfortable. The videos that I did, I had a couple videos that I shot. I think I shot this gun in the video. This one, I'm not sure if I videoed this one. And I've got a couple videos of showing the recoil of the Astra. The Astra also I shot did not have and does not have a rear sight. I have no idea, since the gun was put away so long, how or when that got missing, but it did. On the front, it's just a shiny blade, which can be very difficult to pick the sight up. So I took and made a little, you can see that. Oh, this lighting is terrible. It's an orange bit of reflective or fluorescent orange vinyl film that I put on there, and that really helped quite a bit, considering I had no rear sight. So anyway, I wanted to share a couple of my targets. This was the Astra 380 with PPU 95 grain full metal jacket. I believe these were at about 15 feet or so. That's about what it was. So you're seeing actually my first targets in many years. So I was real happy with that, especially considering the gun didn't have any rear sight on it. I was point shooting it pretty nice. So gotta be happy with that. Next one is the Astra 380. This was also, I wrote it on here, I think that I just forgot to write it there. 15 feet, no rear sight on the gun, and it just shot really nice. As you can see here, there's a little heart shape right there. So I'll have to save this one for Valentine's Day. And then next up, I shot this gun here. This is a 1911. It was my wife's grandfather's sidearm in World War I. Back in World War I, they allowed the guys to take their guns home or they had to buy them or whatever. But this was his gun in World War I. Manufacture date on this gun is 1917. I looked up the serial numbers and everything, and very interesting piece of history here. This gun was made a special run of guns just for the Marines, and I've got the original mag pouches and stuff like that. And it's just a great shooting gun. Very accurate. I remember in years past when I used to shoot more regularly, I wouldn't shoot this much, but I would take it to the range once in a while and shoot it because I just could not believe how accurate it was with these little tiny sights that they put on here. So this target here is the 1911 at 25 feet. And you can see initially, got a feel for it with these lower ones, and once I dialed it in, the thing just, I mean, it just is amazing the way it shoots. If it wasn't so old and so collectible, I'd shoot it every time I go to the range, but I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to preserve it. It's got some pitting. It had rust all over it when I got it because my wife's father really didn't really do anything with it. It sat there, you know, for years and years. But it's got pitting and had rust. I got all the rust off of it. And I have taken the guns out, even though they've been sitting for 20 years. I would still periodically pull my guns out and give them a good wiping down and a coat of oil. So I knew, you know, that I needed to take care of them, even though I wasn't going to be shooting them. Because let's face it, they're not going to stay perfect on their own. Next up, I was shooting my 1911. This has got a Hogue wraparound rubber grip with the finger grooves in it. Very comfortable. I really like this grip on this gun. This was just some Federal 230 grain ball ammo, or full metal jacket rather. Very happy with that. I mean, that gun has always been a nice shooting gun. I did have a trigger job and a special trigger put in here. I think it was a DeVecchi trigger or something. Very nice, smooth trigger. Nice short reset, real crisp. Just a great shooting gun for just an average Colt Mark IV. I mean, it's nothing super fancy. This here was the stainless steel Colt also. This was shooting Federal Hydra-Shok 230 grain hollow points. That's what I use for this gun as a defensive gun at home. And as you can see, these were fairly quick shots. I mean, as rapid as they'll allow at my range, which is, you know, a nice cadence, not bang, 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 bang. You know, I mean, it's not a Tommy gun. But very happy with all that. I mean, any one of those shots would have been a pretty nice scoring shot. And then this one here, oh, this was a nice one. I really like this one. 7 shots with my stainless steel Colt 45 at about 20 feet. This was just using the Federal 230 grain full metal jackets also. You can see here we got 7 shots and 5 holes. So I did keyhole a couple of them. I believe it was this one here and this one here that were keyholed. So with the challenge that I've been having with my glasses and my eyes, I was absolutely amazed that I was able to do that. And that I was able to shoot as well as I did overall, because it was really quite uncomfortable sitting there with your neck yanked back and you know, trying to look through a sliver of a bifocal. So I think I'll get some just some cheapy reading glasses and try those at the range and see how I like how that works, and kind of go from there. Really don't want to have to go to an optometrist and have shooting glasses made, but we may end up in that direction. You never can tell. I just want to thank everybody for taking the time out to watch. I hope you enjoyed the video. There's just an amazing array of talented people out there doing great videos with great information. I'm enjoying the YouTube community. I want to thank you all for watching. Share, like, please give a comment if you have any tips on what I can do in regard to, or what maybe you have done to solve the problem of wearing bifocals, and see if the majority of you focus on your sights, or do you focus on the target. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'm out of here.